Not everybody that's homeless is a drug addict or an alcoholic.
It could happen to anybody. It could happen to you. It could happen to your best friend.
Yeah, I became homeless because my younger brother died. I was taking care of him. So when the money stopped coming in, I became homeless.
So we got involved with the Salvation Army because we wanted to give back. We initially met the Salvation Army when we did our video for White Christmas, which we recorded for the holidays. We were ringing the bells and we had the kettles, and so when it came time to do the Here Comes Trouble tour, we wanted to do more of the giving back, so it just made sense to call up the Salvation Army and ask how we could be a part and how we could partner up on this tour.
So on 2 occasions at Salvation Army trips that we went to, we got to sort of sit in on their music programs, and I think it's just a real testament to how powerful music is, because even though a lot of these people's circumstances were so bad and so poor, just singing and having that bond in music really gave them something to get excited about. And there were a couple of kids in New York, youngsters like 10, 11, who would, sing solos for us and things like that. And it was fun, we'd jump up, in with the choir and sing with them.
And we all need somebody to lean on.
So it was just really cool to see the power of music and, the power of just giving attention. For them to have an audience, for us to just be sitting there listening. We didn't have to do anything but listen to them sing and listen to them show off their talent. Just meant the world to them. We could see that. And it meant the world to us that they shared their talent with us. So that was a really powerful moment.
Went to Minneapolis and visited Salvation Army there. There's a huge room where a lot of homeless people in the area get to stay for the night. Laid down a bunch of these mattresses and we were cleaning them, getting them ready for the night, because a bunch of people need somewhere to stay for the evening. I think one of the highlights, at least for me, was when we went to Detroit. We got to ride on one of the Salvation Army bed and bread trucks. Just sort of taking that city in. Buildings are knocked down, so many abandoned buildings. The city is just crying out for any type of help.
We have officers that have said they've traveled all over the country and they feel that it's worse than war-torn areas. And Detroit right now is in the process of working with our mayor, Dave Bing.
Okay.
He is right now in the process of tearing down many of the abandoned homes to make green space.
Yes, farm. Because they were talking about how so many buildings and houses in downtown Detroit are abandoned, and to turn it into turn a lot of those spaces into farmland, they can produce a lot of the food for the local community.
We're trying to revitalize our city. And many of these people are on a fixed income. Some of them are homeless. Kim and I have been out in the truck where we've seen a little girl, but she rode her bike up and she didn't have a jacket and it was cold. And she rode her bike up and said, I'm off from school today and usually I get my only meal at school. And so we loaded her up and gave her some gloves and we had some hats, because during the cold season we have all those kind of materials on there. And she rode her bike away. So you see a lot of different things.
To be able to ride around, give out meals, and at least sustain them for that afternoon was really powerful. Got to hang out with a bunch of kids. We're playing pool, doing some air hockey, and I really got to have a good time with them and sharing a moment with them.
Tawan is like a billiards pool master. You're about to see a montage of his skills right now. In my soul.
see that? That was unbelievable.
I'm out.
So having seen firsthand the amazing work that the Salvation Army does, we would encourage our fans to get involved with their local Salvation Army.
It's just a matter of support. If one of us fell on hard times, we'd have each other to lean on, and we'd have our families to lean on, but there's so many people out there who just don't have that support system.
Give the time, give the attention, give the thought, and really, put yourself into the work.
And lastly, I would just almost put out a challenge from us, from Honor Society, to our fans or to anyone watching this video, that try it once. Just try it once, volunteering your time, with the Salvation Army and helping people. And the challenge would be, to dare you to not want to do it again, because it's just really fulfilling and you're helping other people, and that's what it's all about.